have learned after working with tens of thousands of entrepreneurs is that burning the candle at both ends inevitably leads you to burnout, which can cost you many years of potential productivity. Number 2, lost opportunities. When you are working all the time, there's a huge potential to fall into a rut and miss out on new opportunities. When implemented correctly, 3 hours a day can keep your mind fast and fresh, teeming with new ideas that lead to increased daily productivity and revenue. And 3, lost mind share. Like your computer hard drive, your brain has storage capacity limitations. As such, I have found that it is best to work on the $1 million ideas and leave the $1,000 ideas to others. By working more hours to get more money, you are ultimately falling back into the old employee paradigm of trading time for dollars. The most common mistake made by business leaders and entrepreneurs is measuring their success against the hours they put into their careers. Your success relies on your ability to systemize, organize, automate, and delegate tasks in order to stay out of the weeds and focus on growing your business. This book is going to help you start living and working by design. When you are living in the weeds, you are not able to see through them to the big picture. You have to design the path to get out of where you are and on to major success. As the business healer, I have developed a methodology to get you to the ultimate goal, working just 3 hours a day by focusing on only 2 big picture priorities and delegating all else. This book contains the solution for going from working in your business to working on your business. When you work on your business instead of working in it, you pull back the weeds, the daily grind, and are able to focus on getting to the big picture success that you deserve. Why 3 hours a day? I want you to imagine for a moment that you are stuck inside of a maze. As you are making your way through it, you have to decide at each juncture whether you should go right or left. How can you possibly know which way to turn as you make each and every decision? Each possibility along the path could be moving you further away from the exit. Some entrepreneurs spend years going around in circles, trapped inside of a maze of their own devising without ever significantly moving the needle toward their success or creating any sense of freedom. Now, imagine that you have a drone that gives you a bird's eye view of the maze. 3 hours a day is that drone. It allows you to look down on your business and orchestrate the players, your team members, who are left to navigate the labyrinth below. From your vantage point, you can easily direct their steps. You are no longer working in your business, but working on it. As a young workaholic entrepreneur, I spent many years working 12 to 16 hours each day, but I knew there had to be a better way. I also knew that I was doing far too many tasks, which I should have been delegating. As I became a master of systems and efficiency and began training and coaching thousands of fellow entrepreneurs, I noticed many patterns and similarities in my clients' work. I learned to determine exactly what my clients needed to do versus what tasks could be delegated. I found that there were really only 2 big picture priorities that my clients needed to focus on, and that all the other tasks could be delegated to someone else. Later, I learned that studies show that humans are only productive on a task for a maximum of 90 minutes. Thus, 3 hours a day was born. This system gives you up to 90 minutes per priority to complete each of the big picture priorities. I know this 3 hours a day system to be true because I am living proof. I spent my 20s working endless hours and making a lot less than I make now on only 3 hours a day. In my 30s, I crushed it in the real estate game, where I learned to become a master at leverage. I reached a point where I was working just a few hours a week and earning in the high 6 figures. In my 40s, I began training, coaching, and paying it forward by teaching and sharing everything I had learned. By the age of 45, I paid off my house and became semi-retired, traveling the world and enjoying tons of life experiences and leisure. I've been living the 3 hours a day lifestyle for the past 7 years, and in that time, I've run 3 successful businesses that each make 6+ figures. I am living my dream life, one in which I travel for pleasure 50% of my time. In the last 6 months alone, my wife and I have taken 6 vacations, including to Puerto Rico, San Diego, Los Cabos, Mexico, and Sarasota, Florida.